It's a new game. Yeah, whatever. I'll just play on normal. Play man experience. Human rights. Do you want to recap the video? Sure, we'll play we'll watch the recap video.
Advances in biotechnology were helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree.
An amazing degree.
Of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit, at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries.
Where's RoboCop at?
Cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist. Megan found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed.
Rip.
A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs.
Oh, look, it's Rihanna.
Augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. Tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain.
Don't look so good there, Adam.
Megan's dying
Oh, rip.
I should have died with her. Only I didn't.
Boom.
High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer.
Smoking interferes with the
6
equipment.
months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again.
I want glasses that do
By
that.
a radical group of pro-human purists. Violent, militant, and fanatically opposed to human augmentation. They claimed to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon.
Typhoon, eh? I remember that.
When
It was
did,
pretty fucking cool.
I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously, something more was going on.
Rip.
The AUG killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity...
Fucking Pritchard, he was a bitch.
Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the AUG's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. They took out the tank named Barrett. Even got him...
That guy was a bitch.
A penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end.
Good fuck.
Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded, they had to build a second...
That's crazy
city on top
looking.
of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries ace...
I remember her. She was cool.
...had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side.
She wanted the D.
She knew enough about the place to get me around. Malik dropped me in the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about.
By the D, I mean the D drive.
Bell Tower Associates, a private
Like my
security firm
USB
contract
input.
to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarif's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the
Van
triads,
Bruggen.
Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Seraph Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw.
Nothing.
Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit the alarm, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Seraph had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted.
Fuck that.
GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. With Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, I'd turn those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming
What the fuck is with
satellites
the collars
that
like
Megan's
that, man?
team had been taken. Said she's just been following her commands. I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared.
Yep, I remember that. She was an AI.
Mercs
She's not a
were
real
led by an
person.
augmented
Hey, it's
killer
Rihanna
I
again.
crossed paths with twice before. Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server.
trying to get
room
your
in the
autograph,
Picus
lady.
complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued.
Deadly
I made
fight.
sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed.
I remember that.
Eliza told me the Mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Seraph if I wanted to learn more. By the time
Fucking
Malik and I got
Seraph.
back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens
Send out the
reached
Ed
a flashpoint.
209s.
Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene.
Good
Seraph was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor turned philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Seraph had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Seraph Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Seraph, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching.
Goddamn Illuminati.
Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik
Back
and
to
I
China, huh?
immediately took off in pursuit.
Oh, you about to get shot down.
The Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads, or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation
I
harvesters.
remember that bastard.
Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. It was sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead.
So that part I didn't play. That's the DLC. I don't think I
The
played
search
that
for
part.
Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second
Open
ship
your
headed to
mind,
Singapore
Quinn.
and an Illuminati-run biotech facility.
Open your
on the
mind.
ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities.
Well, that would suck.
Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with
That
Zara
guy was a bitch too.
and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point.
Yep, I remember that.
All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean.
Yep.
As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move?
Dun dun dun.
Only time could give us the answers.
Square Enix. Eidos, Montreal.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
In yet another augmented terror attack, 251 passengers aboard Sister Airlines Flight 451 were killed when an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit and ruthlessly butchered its flight crew.
Okay.
Details recovered from the black box recorder suggest that the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the AUG incident. That horrible day 2 years ago when augmented people all over the world flew into a psychotic killing spree, causing the greatest loss of life in recent history.
Sometimes, you just have to let go. And embrace what you've become.
Not gonna go all wonky on us now, Hansa, are ya?
Well, if I do, McCready, I guarantee you'll never see it coming.
Agent Jensen! Am I gonna have a problem with you?
No, sir. No reason to assume you would.
Good, because you are the only augmented operative on this team, and I intend to make good use of you.
Aye, aye,
Listen up, all
Captain.
of you.
We got a sandstorm barreling down our ass, and we can't afford to make mistakes. We're going after this man, an arms dealer named Shepard. He's ex
Why is it always Shepard?
one of the Special Forces commanders who disappeared during the incident.
And he's come out of hiding. That cannot be good.
It's not. He's selling weapons and military-grade augments to terrorists. This is Iran Singh, the undercover agent who lured Shepard out of his hole. Best you see Interpol's got. For 3 years he's worked hard to get him tight with the Jinn, an Iraqi smuggling cartel that's infected the Eastern Hemisphere like a plague. Last week, our arms dealer sent a message to the Jinn, offering to sell them a shitload of black market merchandise dirt cheap. They told Singh
Well, that's
to
no
handle the
bueno.
buy.
They're not gonna like it when Interpol disrupts that party. Singh's cover really that good?
It is right now. We need to keep it that way. This is where the deal's going down. A half-finished high-rise hotel that's been abandoned ever since the incident. It's not a pretty picture inside.
Let me guess. Most of the
Your
laborers
mom's
were
a
all meant to be
microtransaction.
heavy-duty industrial rigs. So when the incident hit and they all went schizo, things got gruesome real fast.
And no one, except for some homeless junkies, have been inside the place ever since.
So what's the plan, Director?
Singh's meeting Shepard on the ground floor, inside the hotel's main atrium. He sent the bulk of his Jinn crew to the penthouse levels to secure a vantage point. I want McCready's team to take up positions overlooking the atrium and make the arrest. Jensen, you're going in solo from the roof.
My objectives?
Keep the Jinn from joining the party. As far as we can tell, only one route connects the atrium to the penthouse level. A halfway decent elevator shaft. Here.
Halfway
I
decent?
want you to block access
That
to
sounds good. Halfway
Fine.
decent elevator
Just cut me
shot.
loose.
Do you plan on relying solely on your augments for this one? I'd recommend taking a little hardware, just to be sure.
Fuck non-lethal. No,
We've
no,
got a
I
UC in
I
there.
didn't
Might
want
be easier
no.
to maintain his cover.
I was
if he's not
on
the only
lethal.
one still breathing when this is done.
Smart thinking.
Yeah, but if anything does happen to him, you'll be telling his wife. After you get out of the hospital.
I click lethal, man.
What about range? There's lots of wide spaces and high ceilings in there, but a number of tight and constrained rooms too.
So it's a crapshoot, really.
Can I go back and get a real weapon? I don't want this shit.
Never
Whatever.
was one to play the odds.
God
Give me
damn
something
it.
I can use up close.
You got it. One last thing, Jensen. Singh said the Jinn are using some sort of portable Wi-Fi device to boost communications. He's got a better chance of maintaining cover if you disable it.
I'll keep an eye out for it. But aren't we on the clock here? You said there's a sandstorm moving in.
There is, and we got the intel on this mission at the very last minute, so we're scrambling a little. If it comes to it, your #1 priority is keeping the Jinn out of that atrium.
Copy that.
Time to put away your happy thoughts, gentlemen. We're approaching the target building.
You're up first, Jensen. Let's do this.
We're in
Task Force
Dubai.
action. This is Knife Leader. Engage Hush drives and descend to Angels 1-5.
Hey, at least the cutscenes aren't restricted to 30 FPS. That's nice. It's good news. Whee! I don't need no parachute. Fucking I'm Magneto, bro. Oh, that's a little on the sensitive side there. Turn that down quite a little bit. Why is it 6%, 13? Like, what kind of weird ass percentage shit is that?
Team
Not
leader.
even that is a little still. Options going down to 6.
This is Jensen. I'm on the roof.
There we
Solid
go. I
copy.
guess that's good.
Move into the building. The access route you need to block is at the far end of the penthouses. And keep in mind, the direct route might not be the easiest one.
Roger that.
What the? No. God, fuck off.
McCready will advise once his team is on the ground. Miller out.
Oh, we got a triangle code, whatever the fuck that is. This universe phone to app to scan the triangle code. Scan, okay. Okay. I will take that credit shit. Throwable handsaw. So far the game's running fine. We're getting, 90 FPS here. Looks pretty. That is for sure. Gotta do the tutorial stuff. Oh, I got some kind of injector thing here. Tab to open inventory, use the mouse to select an item, collect available options, use icon to cycle between the inventory, augmentation, crafting, blah blah blah. Okay.
Jensen, we're moving through. Oh, fuck!
What's wrong?
The Jinn have got a few Jennies up and running. Gonna have to hack keypads.
Should
A few
enjoy the
Jennies
pretty,
up and running.
colors and shapes. Just remember, red means bad.
Fuck you.
Oh wow, rude. Fucking rude. What? What? Alright, game. Alright, well, I don't want it to be that then. Do I have A set as? Do I have A set as anything that I need? A rotate? I don't give a shit about that. Alright. Typhoon. Low. Leg silencers. Interesting. Okay. That's throwable. I don't really care about that. Oh, interesting. Boom! punch through walls and shit. I'm a badass. Alright, so we gotta get power going to the key card, which is over there, I guess. We don't want to go back through that way. Alright, well, we're gonna hack this shit. Hello?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
What the fuck?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Hello? Can, like, that message get the
Access
fuck out of the
granted.
way? So I can see what's going on? Whatever. Oh, so he automatically goes over there. Okay, okay. No, that's not what I wanted at all. What the fuck? There we go. And we're just doing all kinds of random shit here.
Damn spot. I think that.
Okay. Well, that was difficult.
I'll do another sweep in the area, just to make sure.
Oh my fucking god. Go over there. You're fucking retarded. Good night. I will take. Nothing. You're useless. What? What the? Okay. This gun does nothing. So, the stun gun literally does nothing. See? That kills them. Why can't the stun gun do that? And like, get the fuck down. That's how we hand out naps. Fucking stun gun, piece of shit. I will take that beer. Rollable beer case.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Got it.
Access
That's how you hack in
granted.
real life. Those uncomputer savvy, that's how it's done.
Jensen, Mac, listen up. Doppler shows that sandstorm's moving in fast. It's big, and it's gonna hit us hard.
God, I hate the fucking desert. Confirm visual?
I can. Time is not on our side.
Copy that.
Solid copy.
Boom. Hello? What is the purpose of this room? I don't want to fall down there and die, thank you. Apparently breaking through that means nothing. Am I at the rooftops? Is that where I'm at? Do 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 do. No, I don't fucking want your tutorial. Thank you. What?
في حاجة عندك؟ لا نعم ليبي
Take a little nap. It's okay. Nighty night. Where'd your buddy go? Oh, that's cool. It shows what weapon they have and everything. Got some ups here.
Good. There is too much riding in this deal. Last thing we need is the drums breaking down.
فهمت يلا نبتدي نتحرك
Shut up! I know how to fucking
Agreed,
push
how you
mouse
make it
1
out?
and shoot
Slower
stuff.
than expected. It's like someone's tilled a fucking cemetery down here.
Say again?
When the shit hit the fan in 27, the rush must
Hello?
have been for the stairs. There's corpses everywhere. A lot of your cousins are here too, Jensen. You want me to grab you any spare parts?
No parts. But I take mine with cream and 2 sugars while you're asking.
الإشارة لحد دلوقتي
Night night.
مفيش حاجة عندك؟ لا جو مكتوب عادي
Where am I? Not enough energy? Fuck. Where am I supposed to be going? I'm supposed to be going up there.
Always nothing.
There you go. You just sleep right there. Just like a little nappy poo. Rest on up. Biohazard warning, huh?
Jensen, what's your 20?
Working my way through the penthouses.
Remember to keep an eye out for the Jin's communications booster. If you can, disable it.
Roger that.
That person right there, is that their booster? Like, is that what that means? I don't think vaulting over would be a good idea.
العملية دي كانت فكرة منيلة بنيلة.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, we don't need to be seen. Okay, hi.
يا ريت يتحركوا بسرعة شوية. لو الريحة هاجت علينا هنموت.
Good night. I like how you just take your time doing that, you know.
أنا شامي في المكان ده ريحة الموت والدم.
طيب ماشي.
I can't like just grab this guy right here. Really? I can't just grab him and pull him down? This game sucks. Oh. You don't see anything person down there?
You hear something?
No, no. Quiet. You calm down, you. Go to sleep like the rest of them. You don't see anything. Good night. That's a hell of an uppercut right there. Okay. Alright. Well, that didn't work out quite as I planned, so that's fine. Sit down. Oh, hi. So, yeah, could I use one of them? All right.
Watch out! I'm moving.
These guys suck. Oh, that's a grenade. Hello, stop. Thank you. I will take whatever that was, and I will take all that. Alright. Everyone here is dead. Good stuff. A little bit of ammo there. Oh, I don't want to touch the radio. I'm not worried about that. Pocket secretary, what the fuck is that? No, okay.